Hey everybody, so we're still going to be working on the 3503 Fierce by Nature palette, voila! And right now we're going to start off with filling in my sister's brow. I am using the brow pencil from Morphe called Java, the color Java, and I'm filling in her brows. She likes her brows to look as natural as possible. I've done my sister's face millions and millions of times. I just know the way she likes her brows, and she really likes them super natural. So I am just filling them in slightly, brushing through the hairs, and then I'm gonna carve it out and give it a really nice shape. So the concealer I'm using to carve out the brows is the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced in the color Warm Sand, and I am using my Morphe M4110 brush. It's a flat concealer brush, and I'm using that to like carve out her brows and blending out the concealer. That's the only brush I could use like to carve out a brow. Like, it's the best brush ever, and I think it's only like $6. M4 110. I love that brush. Now I'm taking the concealer Can't Stop Won't Stop in the color Caramel, and I'm using that to pretty much prime her lids or use it as a base and to conceal all the darkness she may have. And I'm taking a beauty sponge that my sister bought at the beauty supply store, and I'm just blending it out. And yeah, I'm doing it to the other eye as well. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the color Medium Deep, and I'm just setting her whole lid. I like doing that because it just gives me a smooth canvas and it helps me blend out the eyeshadow way better. Taking my MAC 224 brush, I'm going in with the color Flame Game, and I'm just putting the eyeshadow just above the crease, doing a back and forth motion, one swiper motion. Now I'm going in with the color Unstoppable, and I'm taking my M441 brush and I'm putting that just below that transitional color, that first transitional color that I did, and using that same technique, back and forth, one swiper motion. Now I am going in with my M456 brush, and I'm taking the color Warning Label, and I am just putting that right in the crease just to deepen and intensify the eye makeup. Now I'm going to be carving out or giving her a cut crease. I used the Morphe white concealer in the color Zero, I believe, and at first I started out using the MAC 242 brush to carve out, but then I switched over to MAC 195 brush. I feel like that was way better than the brush that I use, so I'm just finishing off her cut crease using the MAC 195 brush. Now taking my M434 brush, I dip that brush into the color Tempting, and I am just patting it in the first half of the cut crease. Flipping over the same brush, I'm going in with the color Red Alert, and I'm finishing off that cut crease, patting it in right in the center, leaving the end of the cut crease still bare. Now taking my NYX matte liquid liner, which is like my favorite. I've been using this for like a good 4 years, I believe. I'm just lining and giving her a liner, like a liner, but I'm not winging it out at all. I'm just doing like a half liner. Now I'm taking my M456 brush again. I dip that color into the color Hypnotic, and I'm just smoking out the rest of the cut crease, putting it right on the end, just deepening that cut crease and putting it into that edge right there. And I'm just sweeping it into the corners. And I'm doing the same for the other eye. Now I'm just prepping my sister's face, and I'm using the MAC strobing cream in the color Gold Light. Now we're color correcting. I use a contour cream palette from the brand Pinky Rose. I got this at Riley Rose and it was only $13. I really love that. I love using it on my clients. Now taking my Real Techniques sculpting brush, I mixed in two foundations. I mixed in the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation in the color 315 and NYX Born to Glow in the color Almond. And right now I am using the ColourPop concealer in the color Medium Dark. That's good. So I'm taking the Morphe Y15 brush and I'm blending out the concealer. I love this brush. Morphe don't make the Gold series anymore, which I find devastating, but yeah, I'm using that brush. And FYI, I already added her lashes. The lashes that I use is Morphe's Eye Traction. I love these lashes. These are one of my favorite Morphe lashes. Now I'm going back with the Real Technique sculpting brush and I'm just blending out the edges of the concealer just so I can blend out everything and make everything smooth. I'm going back and forth between those two brushes. Now I'm taking the Sacha Buttercup loose powder and I'm just setting underneath her eyes, anywhere that I want it to be highlighted. And she usually gets oily in the T-zone, so I'm placing the loose powder there. Now I'm going back with the color Unstoppable, taking my M515 brush. I'm sweeping that color right underneath the lash line, just smoking the bottom lash line. I love this brush because it gives me the amount of control that I need to do that. Because sometimes when I sweep colors underneath the lash line, it looks kind of crazy. This is the perfect brush, especially for beginners. Now I'm going back in with warning labels and I'm just darkening that outer portion of the lash line. Now I'm going in with M170 brush and I'm going in with that pressed glitter color in Make Believe. I'm not a big fan of that glitter, that pressed glitter, but you know, I just wanted to try it and see how I like it. I didn't. Now I know. Now I'm going in with Morphe's E48 brush and I'm just sweeping away the loose powder. Taking a random angle brush that I got years and years ago, I'm going in with Morphe's Bronzer in the color Vlogger, and I'm just warming up her face, bronzing up her face, adding a little color back into the skin. I'm dragging it in the nose area just to add color. She didn't want any blush. My sister's not a blush person, so I'm going in with a highlighter. And I forgot what brush I'm using, but I'll link it down below. And I'm just putting it in the center of her face just to add a nice little highlight, as well as the cheekbone area. Oh, and by the way, I am using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molded Gold for your information. Now we're lining the lips with Rimmel London's lip liner called Coffee Bean. And then we're going to go in with my favorite lip gloss from NYX Cosmetics, Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. We're going to set the entire face with Morphe's Continuous Mist Spray. And then there you have it, guys. The finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had super fun creating this look. And my sister is definitely feeling herself right now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down below. Until next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.